An interesting way to cook your beef. We're going to start by searing it in a very hot pan, get a nice caramelized colour on the beef, and then we finish poaching it in a fragrant stock. To prepare your stock, you have 1 litre of water. We're going to add some soy sauce. Then you have half an onion. So you want nice big chunks, just so we get the flavour of the onion. Lemongrass, the back of your knife. Bruise the lemongrass, release the flavour into the stock. Then we have thyme, some bay leaf, long peppercorn. Then we just want the zest of the lime. Zest of half the lime is enough. When we poach the beef, we don't want the temperature of the stock to rise above 55 degrees. So we get the heat on quite high, but you keep an eye on it with your thermometer, and you take it up to 55 degrees. So for the stir fry, we start by preparing the vegetables. We peel the carrots, top and the bottom off, in half lengthways. We're just going to slice these nice and finely on the angle. Remember, we're stir frying these. We want them to cook very, very quickly, so make sure you cut them nice and finely. So next we slice them all too, nice and thin, so they cook very quickly. Prepare the button mushrooms. Just remove the stalk, slice very, very finely. Quarter the radishes next. Chop your coriander, so the point of your knife on the board, little pile of the coriander, and you slice through it. As you go forward, you cut. As you come back, you lift. Remove the seeds from your chili, take the top off, and then just roll the chili between your hands. The seeds will drop out. The majority of the heat in a chili comes from the seeds and the membrane inside. And then, like your herbs, just want to run your knife through to nice small dice. Use a thermometer to check the temperature of your stock. Ideally it's 55 degrees, anywhere between 55 and 60 is fine. To sear your steak, nice hot pan, a little bit of sunflower oil. No seasoning on your steak. You're going to be poaching it in a stock with some soy sauce, quite salty, so you don't season your steak to start off with. Hot pan. You're not cooking the meat in the pan, you're just searing it. Nice caramelized flavour on the outside. Turn it over. So once both sides are coloured, into your stock. 6 to 7 minutes for it to be perfectly rare. If you want to cook it a little bit longer, just leave it in the stock, maybe 10, 12 minutes. For our stir fry, start with a wok, nice and hot. We add some ground nut oil. Ground nut oil gives a nice nutty flavour to your stir fry. Also, you can cook at a very high temperature with it, so it's a nice one to use for stir fries. We start with the vegetables that are going to take the longest to cook first, so carrots in this case. Nice hot wok, keep moving them around. You don't want them to burn, you just want them to cook nice and quickly. Next you add the mushrooms. A little bit more oil if it needs it. Next we add the radishes. And them all too. That will take seconds to cook. Our chili. Soy sauce. And then finally, a little bit of sweet Thai chili sauce. Off the heat, squeeze a lime. You can add your coriander, your bean sprouts, just want to warm them through. So once your beef is cooked, drain it onto some paper towel, just to soak up any of the stock. We're just going to slice the beef nice and thinly. So angle your knife, backwards and forwards, nice thin slices. Season your beef. To present your dish, stir fry, middle of the plate, nice straight line. Beef on top, the soy and chili sauce, just drizzle it around the plate, final sprig, coriander. Today we've cooked the beef for 6 or 7 minutes, it's perfectly rare. If you want to cook it a bit longer at this temperature, you'll never overcook your beef.